Morigerate is an ancient village perched on a promontory at 268 meters above sea level. Orange flag of the touring club. Morigerate is one of the most successful ecotourism experiments in Campania. The village was one of the first in the region to bet on widespread hospitality, with over 30 houses open to tourists and a single reservation center. We also book donkey tours, guided trekking and mountain biking. The Grotte del Busento Oasis, established in 1985, is the most important conservation project of WWF Italy and is included in the list of World Geoparks. Equal to 607 hectares, the oasis is located within a site of community importance and is enhanced by the Parco del Salento as part of itinerary number 15. A very precious biodiversity heritage and a bulwark to defend the territory, the protected area of Morigerate attracts thousands of tourists every year. Get off in the valley of the river Busento is an experience of great impact. The WWF Visitor Center can be reached on foot from the village. The nature trail of the oasis begins with an old stone mule track, partly carved into the rock, from which you can admire vast mountain landscapes. The upper part of the valley, to the northwest, is dominated by holm oak, ash, and hornbeam, while on the opposite side, more exposed to the sun, predominates the Mediterranean spot, composed of arboreal euphorbia, ampelodesma, and lentisk. 4 fountains at the beginning of the route invite to refuel, especially in view of the ascent. Along the way there are several areas equipped for stopping and for observation, designed not to disturb the fauna. Difficult to see them, in the woods live elusive animals like the porcupine, the wildcat and the wolf. It is easier to see the flight of birds of prey, rare birds such as the goshawk and the biancone, the kestrel, the brown kite, the red kite and the imposing imperial crow. Ancient mill in the WWF Oasi Morigerati, Ph. Gianfranco Adusi, after a series of hairpin bends. Here is the first stage of the nature trail, a wonderful stone mill from the end of the 18th century, symbol of a time when man lived and worked in symbiosis with nature. The mill, restored and functioning, is located near a spring where pressurized water flows out, channeled into a karstic conduit and fed into the cascading river. Another beautiful stage of the nature trail is the Moss Station, the most important in southern Italy, which can be reached along springs, waterfalls, rapids, and puddles. Willows and alders covered with thick moss give a dreamlike landscape that is admired in due silence, between the scents of ferns and barks, in a microclimate much fresher than that of the previous areas. Near the Moss Station there is the entrance to the spectacular Grotto of Busento, so called because here rises the river Busento, after more than 4 kilometers in the bowels of the earth. It is the only river in the Italian peninsula with such a long underground journey, started near the nearby village of Caselle in Pittori, where it disappears into a gigantic sinkhole. The entrance to the Busento Caves in the Morigerati Oasis, Ph. Gianfranco Adusi, the grotta is accessed via a huge portal 320 meters high and 10 meters wide. An equipped path on the steps of the side walls leads to a wooden bridge that crosses the course of the river, allowing you to look out on a fossil branch of the cave that is spread over 50 meters. The exit of the Busento Caves in the WWF Oasis of Morigerati, Ph. Gianfranco Adusi, the Busento rises violently from a siphon, a submerged tunnel, and by speeding vortex between the close walls of the cave. On the vault, however, there are very large calcareous calculations and white crystalline castings, where the percolation waters are particularly substantial. The Morigerati Cave is a real temple where the power and the beauty of nature are venerated. A temple that deserves respect and endless pilgrimages.